And it's the Suns to start out. Durant with it. Hartenstein covering. Durant's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And when Booker's connecting from deep, this offense goes to another level. Good to see him drain that.
Pass to Durant. And here's Allen. Now here's Richards. He's guarded by Hartenstein.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Puts it up from 12. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Back to Booker. Let's go with a three. They get it back. For three, Allen. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Durant, no good. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Pass to Durant. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Booker with the defensive effort. Durant with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And he gets that one.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
Williams from long range. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Allen on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 7 points.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant. He said, I want to get physical with him. make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Williams punches it home.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Plumlee a screen. 17-foot shot on the way. Up top done. Here's Durant. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, long legs of Kevin Durant there galloping down the lane. I don't know how you catch up there.
Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 11 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Plumlee. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Making a switch here. Booker for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Beal. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 50. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season. Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Booker. For 3, O'Neal. They grab their own miss. Left side, Booker. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Booker's got 5.
You just look how precise the footwork and the shooting is from Devin Booker. So easy from that distance.
Stolen by Booker. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
To the middle. Pass to Lee. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Dort with it. O'Neal covers. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
What's Dort out there? 215, 220 at the guard position. He'll throw it around.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, BA, he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Under trail by 17. Pass to Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Dort for three. It's hauled in by Beal. And so it's Phoenix with it. Durant with it. Now Wiggins defending. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
Now, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Holmgren. And he drops it in from the low post.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Three-pointer. Beal buries it from three. Beal's got 5.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Three-pointer. Beal. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
The shot by Dort, no good. Phoenix leading by 21. For three, Durant. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Dort's shot is good.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people wanting to get in his way.
Tipped. Wiggins outside. Shoots over Beal. That one off the back iron and out. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Now into the lineup for your Thunder.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
Here's Hartenstein. Jones grabs the board. Durant with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Count that bucket. He's got 17.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Wallace misses. Phoenix leading by 23. And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got 19 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Timeout called. The Suns Suns making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Durant. Launches a three. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down low. The rebound by Devin Booker. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Kevin Durant.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Dort. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul.
Here's Durant. 20 points for him. Allen outside. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Suns ball.
To the inside. Here's Durant. Another shot. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's Dort. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Durant. Pass to Allen. Here's Richards. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's Dunn. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Done.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Oklahoma City now. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Number 22.
Outside Booker. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
Booker's got 8 points.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Phoenix dominating the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And, man, you look at that release from Durant. He makes hitting a 3 look like a layup with that size and touch.
Timeout called. The Thunder. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams on the wing. And he converts the layup.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Caruso outside. Beyond the arc. Here's Williams. The rebound by Allen.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Back to Richards. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
For three, Booker. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And that one, good.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Booker with it. Joe covering. And Booker with the jam.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Oh, he picked him clean. Pass to O'Neal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Assisted by
O'Neal's got 5.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. From deep three-point land. Joe grabs the miss. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace, right side. Launches it. Richards pulls it in. Now here's Booker. He's got 14. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns
29
with a giant.
The Suns 62.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Booker. Pass to Beal. Now here's Plumlee. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Sun substitution. Number 11.
5 to shoot. For 3, Durant. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 26.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Back to Plumlee. To the paint. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Williams misses.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Nice move. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wallace with it. Beal picks him up. Inside. Wiggins. Uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins got his first basket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Devin Booker.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Pass to Durant. The three. They get it back. Now Jones. Left side Bull. Goes back up. And the shot no good. A bit short. And here's Dort. Hounded by Beal. And again, Oklahoma City no good. Phoenix dominating the game. Back to Durant. Pass to Plumlee. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
Gilgeous Alexander's shot is good.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Phoenix calls timeout. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Williams with it. O'Neal covers. Williams misses. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Durant. The shot no good. Dort, right side. That one goes. Count it.
And Luguentz Dort, one thing you appreciate about him is he brings that competitive juice every night.
Here's Booker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game was...
Yes, sir!
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
Oh, what a play. And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Knocked loose. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. The Suns clear it. Outside Durant. Takes the three. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
For your Oklahoma City, Williams taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Durant has the open look. No good.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Holmgren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Pass to Richards. Back to Durant. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Takes it inside.
Lou Dort, one of the better defensive players in the NBA.
Second shot opportunity. Yep, that one goes. Durant's got 30.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out.